It's not realistic to retire in your early 60s. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Here's the proof right here. You ready? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. 1 second. Get rid of that. Here's this lady right here, Carrie Hannon, senior columnist. Most people expect to retire in their early 60s. Is that realistic? And the answer, of course, to her is, excuse my eye roll, but the blunt answer is no. It's not realistic. For many people, turning off their paycheck at 62 and leaving behind the health care and other benefits is a terrible idea. For starters, droves of Americans have woefully undersaved for retirement. And the sheer cost of having to foot medical bills for a 3-year gap before they're eligible to enroll in Medicare is surely something they haven't put into their calculator. It's a lot of opinion that is stated as fact. What define woefully underfunded for retirement there, Carrie, or was it Carrie, whatever her name is, Karen. Let's go to the Fed. Here's Federal Reserve Board Survey Consumer Finances as of 2022, mind you. 2022. All right, so that's 2022. And you can see age group retirement. It's just retirement accounts. The age group of 55 to 64, they have a median retirement accounts of $185,000. Median. Percent holding those retirement accounts are 57%. So if you're one of the 57% of people who have retirement accounts, your median net worth, or your median, not net worth, your median retirement account, 50% of the people have more, 50% of the people have less, is 185. Is that woefully underfunded? We don't know. How come we don't know? Because being woefully unfunded determines how much you're spending. I just got to one of these two people today, just this morning, crushing, in the good old state of Florida. They're living off, $3,500 a month, just day to day. They got a small mortgage, $500 a month or something like that. They spend about, I think I have them spending too much in the software, but I got them spending about $1,000 a month in Medicare. So mortgage, that's about $5,000 a month. They pay a little bit of taxes, $3,000 or $4,000 a year, no state taxes down there. And the mortgage payment, with the $3,500 would also include their homeowners and property tax and whatnot. So let's just say they're spending $5,000 to $5,500 a month. $60,000 to $66,000 a year. All right. When he's on Social Security, he's going to take Social Security at 70. And between he and his wife, they're going to get like $75,000 a year in Social Security. That right there covers all their expenses right there. And then at some point, they'll have no mortgage. I got a couple more years left on the mortgage. So boy, moppy. I got the calic right there. Never had a calic on the side before. Used to have a calic like right here. Anyway, so at some point, they'll have $500 a month less of expenditures because their mortgage would be gone. And they're doing fine. So you're going to say they're woefully underfunded if they only have $185,000? It depends on your spending. And she doesn't say that. She goes, let's see. What did she say? Turn off the woefully under, whatever it was right here. Well, there you go. Woefully underfunded for saving for retirement. How can you possibly say that, whatever this lady's name is? You don't know what their expenditure circumstances are. And the sheer cost of having to foot medical bills. If you're married filing jointly, and you're only spending $50,000 or $60,000 a year, you're going to get massive Obamacare credits. Look, I don't like Obamacare. Obamacare ruined the system. There's the whole point in terms of a procedure to have a single payer, which is horrible, but it's nothing we can do about it. It's the law that we live in. So if your expenditures on your 1040 is what your income is, not your expenditures, is 40 to 50 to 60,000 a year, you're going to get massive credits, massive, crazy. Then add up the soaring future medical costs not covered by Medicare. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. A single 65-year-old may need roughly $157,000 saved after tax to cover healthcare expenses and retirement using the Fidelity study. Oh. But they also might need $300,000 to cover for the cost of their food. How can we never say it about that? It's such a freaking stupid thing. I despise that. You need $157,000 saved today just to cover your healthcare cost. Oh, it's so flippin' stupid. Taking the cost of living 3 decades after retiring at 62 makes my head spin. If you think Social Security benefits will see you through, think again. Suppose Social Security provides less than most people think. Have you interviewed most people? I mean, literally, do you have evidence of that? I would love to see a survey that says Social Security provides less than people think. Show me a survey on that. Don't just spout this crap out. Let's see the evidence, Carrie, or Kelly, whatever the hell the name is. Karen. Where's the evidence? You're just spouting this stuff out. How do you where is the evidence of this? How much you need for retirement varies from person to person, but the gist is the more years you earn a paycheck, the better your chance of not outliving your money. The factors driving the declines in age the American expected to retire are unclear. Well, a booming market, first of all. But they point out an increase in people preferring, or whatever. The retire at 62 dream fails to account for the upsides of working longer, or whatever. Perhaps that's why, see, and then she does put right here. 62% of workers 65, all right, so check this out. 62% of workers 65 or older are working full-time, compared with 47% in 1987. 62% of workers are working full-time, compared with 47%. So let's click. See, so she provides a link. She knows how to provide links, but she doesn't provide links out anywhere. Does anyone see anything kind of fishy here? 62% of workers are working full-time. Let's go to her thing here right quick. Roughly 1 in 5 Americans aged 65 or older were employed in 2023, 4 times the number than in the mid-80s. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 Americans. So 1 in 5 Americans, that's 55 million Americans aged 65 and older, 44 million of which are not working. So that's 20% of that population. All right, 20% of that population is working, and of those, 62% of them are working full time. 20%, 62. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Watch this. So how we figure this out? All right, so we click on this guy. There we go. So 0.62 times 0.2. So 12% of the over 65-year-old older group is working full-time. 12%. That's 1 in 8. That means 7 in 8 are either not working or not working full-time. In fact, we know a significant amount of those people, 80% of them aren't working at all, because it says right here, right there, it says 1 in 5, that'd be 80%. 1 in 5 were employed in 2023. That means 4 in 5 were not employed in 2023 who are over the age of 65. So 12.4% are working full-time of the 11 million people who are working. Weirdly, they show this graph, which I assume this, the amount of people there are. You guys see anything wrong with this graph? This is in 2002. This is 2032. Yeah, there's more people there, Carrie. There's more people. There's more people in America now than there was 20 years ago. There's more people in America now than there was in 1987. This is silliness. Many employers are focusing on diversity, equity, and inclusion. I so despise this. I so despise it. Let's keep going here. Then she says, due to health issues, a layoff or caring for aging relatives, most retirees retire earlier than 65. I'm not going to click that link, but you could if you want. I'll leave the link to the show notes, to this article in the show notes. But she makes it seem as if 70% of the people retired earlier than they wanted to because they were having to care for aging relatives. They had a layoff or due to health issues. So they had to retire earlier than they wanted. I don't know that would be true. I might well be. I don't know. So whether by necessity or by choice, retiring early can spell trouble when it comes to meeting living costs and retirement. Less than half Americans believe they have enough. Just because people don't believe they have enough saved is because of articles like this. Many baby boomers headed into retirement with no idea if their savings would have been enough, which is creating undue financial stress. The plight. Okay, so are they? Where's the end result of the evidence of financial stress? It's not pretty. Nearly half of all retirees report their expenses are higher than they expected. And almost half believe Medicare will cover more of their health care expenses. Okay, having expenses higher than expected doesn't mean you're running out of money, though, does it? No, it doesn't. Prices, new inflation, never retire. All right, whatever, man. It's just so stupid. I mean, again, I'm an evidence-based guy. You show me the evidence, I'll change my mind. The evidence isn't there. These people just It's weird. But all right, love your thoughts. God bless, and I'll put the link in the show notes. We'll see you.